Welcome to Bustin' Rainbow Six Siege, episode 22. An ash breaching shot fired into electrified wire will be destroyed. So here we have a battery with electrified wire, and the ash shot just vanishes. Very curious. So we thought, okay, let's try firing it into an actual battery just by itself, and the ash shot goes off no problem. Let's fire it directly into the wire this time and not the actual battery, and yeah, it does appear that the battery combined with electric wire will actually destroy an ash shot, and it's pretty cool, so that's confirmed. You can block Claymore lasers with a Valkyrie camera. So when this was initially suggested, I thought it's not going to be a very good myth because it's extremely impractical to block all three lasers with a camera each laser. And then I tested it and I was like, oh, the camera is way too low. And then I found out, oh, actually they stick to the Claymore. And I was thinking, So I thought we'll have a little experimentation here and put it on top of the Claymore. See if we can interact with the lasers. It's not quite working yet. And then it works. It blocks all three lasers with one camera. So this is no longer an entirely impractical move. You could potentially get good enough with your cameras that you could put it down on a Claymore and actually use this as a legitimate tactic. So it's confirmed. You can melee kill someone through the plane windows. So normally the only person that can kill someone through the plane windows is Glads. He's the only one that's able to actually penetrate the windows. Now if he does smash them out, you can then kill someone by melee or shooting them. However, if you're both attempting to melee through the window at the same time, then parts of your body do begin to actually clip through the glass, and it does make you vulnerable. And this means that if you melee each other for long enough, one of you will eventually kill the other. And it's just a slight glitch. You know, it's all about clipping through surfaces. It's unfortunate, but you can't really get every single bug out of the game, so that is confirmed. Fuse's cluster charge can be blocked by a gadget on the other side of the wall. So what we've got here is we've got Fuse's cluster charge, and directly on the other side we've got Jaeger's ADS. And this is kind of interesting because the gadget appears to get destroyed immediately. It's like as soon as the actual fuse goes off, but the actual gadget still manages to shoot one of the grenades. So it's kind of amazing that in its kind of death throes it is actually able to take out one grenade, but it does not manage to actually stop the grenades from going through originally. But it is kind of cool that the ADS is able to actually stop one of those grenades as it's pretty much exploding, which is cool. So that is busted. Different caliber weapons make the same size bullet holes. So what I'm doing here is I'm testing something we know is going to change with the next DLC. So right now, every weapon, when you fire it once at a wall, it makes exactly the same size hole. So no matter what caliber weapon it is, it will make exactly the same size hole. The only exceptions are Glaz and Chichanka's turret. They have the potential in one shot to make a far bigger hole, but it's not really down to the caliber. Now some weapons will also penetrate far further through surfaces than others. So what I've done here is I've recorded a whole bunch of different weaponries in different kind of situations, and I'm going to come back when the DLC is out and see what kind of differences we have with the damage model of how weapons actually damage surfaces when the next DLC is released. Right now, they're all very similar to each other. They will all make similar holes, they all make similar impacts. So if they actually make major changes, we're going to be able to come back and have a look at the different footage, one from pre-patch and one from after the patch, and we'll be able to figure out if indeed there's a kind of big difference or kind of a subtle difference between the two different damage models. And it's kind of a major change to the game. Like, we've had the same damage from the weapons all the way through for almost a year, and now we're going to change it for the next DLC, so I can't actually wait to see what they do with it all and how it affects gameplay. So guys, Operation Red Crow will be out pretty damn soon, and I'll be back with a brand new Mythbusters on that. If you're looking for something else to watch until then, there's a brand new Mythbusters I've done on Titanfall 2, and you can check that out here. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you next time.